sitting in the house of Allah Ta'ala, it is indeed Allah Ta'ala's big mercy. Al-masajid buyutullahi fil arud tudi'u li ahli sama. The masajid, the houses of Allah, buyutullahi fil arud. All the masajid, they are Allah Ta'ala's house on this earth. And they enlighten, they shine towards the angels. The angels, Allah Ta'ala and the angels, they see the people in the masjid sitting and they see them shining. They see them shining. So we are blessed here today. We are blessed. We are indeed blessed people today. That Allah Ta'ala in this busy city, the city that never sleeps, we are sitting here today with one purpose. Only one goal. That me, everyone, we want to die, we want to leave this world with iman, with la ilaha illallah. Man kana akhiru kalamihi la ilaha illallah dakhala al-jannah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said the last word, the person who leaves the world and his last words, or her last words were la ilaha illallah, they go to Jannah. Fariqun fil jannati wa fariqun fis sa'ir. So first of all, my deep condolences and my deep sorrow and grief for my dear Musalli brother Brother Mu'min's son, rahimahullah. May Allah have mercy on him. May Allah make his grave a garden of Jannah. May Allah grant his family and his beautiful son, mashallah. Really beautiful son he has. Even inside? It's alright. It's alright. So now, I want to share with, actually it's for my own self, and we can all benefit. Rasulullah said one hadith, person who leaves the world, male or female, whether you are multi-millionaire, whether you are billionaire, whether you are poor, whoever you are, mashallah, amazing kid, mashallah. So, any person who leaves the world, يَتْبَعُهُ أَهْلُهُ وَمَالُهُ. Wealth, money, asset, nothing will come to the help and aid of the deceased person. تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب ما أغنى عني ماليه هلك عني سلطانيه. Because one of the biggest reality in this world, or not one of the biggest, the biggest reality in this world is death. Right? This is the biggest reality in this world. And the biggest weakness human being they have is their own desire. The biggest weakness human being they have is the inside desire, the carnal desire, lust and shahwat. Quran says in Surah Al-Imran, زُيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ مِنَ النِّسَاءِ وَالْبَنِينَ وَالْقَنَاطِيرِ الْمُقَنطَرَةِ. It has been beautified for human beings. It has been beautified for human beings. What? حُبُّ الشَّهَوَاتِ. That people, they love to fulfill their desire. They love to fulfill their lust. In Surah Wash-Shamsi wa-Duhaha, 11 oaths, 11 consecutive oaths. Quran is saying, وَالشَّمْسِ وَضُحَاهَا وَالْقَمَرِ إِذَا تَلَاهَا وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا جَلَّاهَا وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَاهَا وَالسَّمَاءِ وَمَا بَنَاهَا وَالْأَرْضِ وَمَا طَحَاهَا وَنَفْسٍ وَمَا سَوَّاهَا فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا. Allah Rabbul Alameen takes 11 consecutive oaths in the Quran in one small surah. And he's saying, definitely, he or she has been successful. They are the winner. They are the winner. They have prospered. They have prosperity. They have won. They are the successful one. Allah, oh Allah, who are those people? Ya Allah, you took 11 oaths. Then you put emphasis, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ. In Arabic, the word قَدْ before the verb, emphasis. Man zakkaha, who has been able to purify the soul and the heart. Who has been able to keep the heart clean from sins, from guna. So brothers and sisters, today I want to let you all know that is in the hadith also, that inna awthaqu ala al-islam al-hubba fillah wal-bughd fillah. Alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala's mercy, I'm serving as the khatib here for the last almost 2 years. You can ask the musallis also. I repeated this statement so many times in Jum'ah, that brother, when we come to a certain gathering, whether it's male or female, I tell my own family, whenever any types of gathering or get together, when a Muslim goes there, they should have this intention. We are going to this particular place to meet our Muslim brothers and to love one another, each other for the sake of Allah. Sisters, brothers, everyone. Rasulullah said, Inna awthaqa ala al-islam al-hubba fillah wal-bughd fillah. One of the most strongest amal, action, ibadah, worship in Islam is that we love one another for the sake of Allah. We love each other for the sake of Allah. We visit one another for the sake of Allah. This is the time where the nature has become a people of Muslims, that if a Muslim goes to another Muslim, whether his friend or his cousin, relative, whoever they are, the first question is that, why did you come? If he did not invite me, or if she did not invite her, and a Muslim brother or Muslim sister goes to another Muslim brother or sister and say, brother, I came to you just to give you salam, just to let you know I love you for the sake of Allah. People, they become astonished. They become baffled. They are bewildered that, oh, are you serious? Like, are you serious? You just came for nothing? You just came to give salam? Well, yeah, I just came to give you salam. I just came to tell you that I love you for the sake of Allah. I like it. Allah's Nabi is saying, this is one of the strongest amal, ibadah, one of the most valuable worship in Islam. And this thing has become almost gone from our society. Almost gone. This practice or this tradition of our Prophet is kind of non-existent. Kind of. So at least, I'm pretty sure that we all have mutual love, and we all came here for this one purpose, to love one another, to see one another for the sake of Allah. If we not, we can just renew the intention, inshallah. Then when we leave, another Sahih Hadith, on the day of Qiyamah, under the shade of Allah Ta'ala's mighty throne, 7 categories. People of 7 categories will be sitting there. One of them, 2 Muslim, 10 Muslim, 2 sisters, Muslim sister, 10 Muslim sisters. They came together for the love of Allah, and they separated with Allah Ta'ala's love. Can we do this, right? Inshallah, we can do this, right? It doesn't cost any money. So anyway, coming back to the topic, right? We have to leave this world, right? We have to leave this world, no matter what. One poet is saying, لو كانت الدنيا تدوم لأهلها لكان رسول الله فيها مخلد. لو كانت الدنيا تدوم لأهلها لكان رسول الله فيها مخلد. Had this world allowed anyone to live forever, then the only one individual was eligible to live in this world forever, and he is no one else but Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. A person of Allah's Nabi, he was the only person eligible to live in this world forever, right? But he had to leave the world also. إِنَّكَ مَيِّتٌ وَإِنَّهُمْ مَيِّتُونَ إِنَّكَ مَيِّتٌ وَإِنَّهُمْ مَيِّتُونَ. Oh my Nabi, you will definitely pass this world. You will definitely leave this world, and every single insan, everyone will leave this world. Today in Jum'ah also, I was saying the story that people, after the soul is gone, no one knows me anymore. Right now, oh, Mufti Abdussamad is coming. Mufti Abdussamad Sahab, Sharia board, senior Mufti there, teacher of the Quran Sunnah, etc., etc., whatnot. The moment the soul is gone, the same body is here. Same body is here. They call the body of Abdussamad. লাশ, আব্দুস সামাদের লাশ আসছে, আব্দুস সামাদের লাশ। হঠাৎ করে পুরা নাম পাল্টাই গেছে, পুরা পরিচয় পাল্টাই গেল। All of a sudden, the entire recognition, everything changes. It becomes the body, the corpse, the deceased body of Mufti Abdussamad. So one day, I gave 1 year in the path of Dawah and Tabligh, 1 year full. So in Bangladesh, we went to a place called Hatia. And in Hatia, those who are elder, you'll know about this place. In Hatia, there is an island called Nizumdeep. Nizumdeep is another like 2 hours from Hatia Thana. 2 or 3 hours by trawler, all the way down to in the Bay of Bengal. So it's a very small, isolated Thana or whatever it is. One senior alim, he was there. His name was Maulana Amanullah Rahimahullah. He was 95 plus at that time, and he was a very good friend of my dad. So when he saw me, he was very happy that, oh, mashallah, your dad is my old friend and whatnot. So he said, Abdussamad, I took a Jamaat to Libya in 1960s. And then in Libya, we were inviting people towards Islam, towards the deen. One Arab Christian, he challenged me and said that, oh, so and so, you are inviting people towards this one Allah. Where is Allah? Show me Allah. So he said, okay, no problem. You want to see Allah? That's not a problem. But first you show me one insan. Show me one human being. Whoa. What is that? It's all of us. I'm a human being. You're a human being. So he said, listen, you see my hands? What is this? He said, it's your hand. So he said, look, this is Abdussamad's hand. Then he said, this is Abdussamad's nose. Then this is Abdussamad's head. This is Abdussamad's fingers. So then he said, who is the Abdussamad then? Did you get the question? Then who is the Abdussamad? All this time you are saying Abdussamad's hand, Abdussamad's thing, fingers, Abdussamad's eye. Then who is the Abdussamad? Then they were speechless. They were answerless. They said, we don't know. He said, that is the real insan. You can't see it. That is the soul. That is why we are living in this world. And that insan, that person, he will leave this world. Just like the person who's going to pass away. This is Mufti Abdussamad's body. Then where is Abdussamad? Well, he left. He's gone. He went to his destination. So this is inevitable, that death will come to every one of us. Just like it's confirmed, death will come to every single human being. In the exact opposite side, for sure, we don't know when it's going to come. Exactly, we don't know when it's going to come. So one certain thing, that death is going to come. Everyone believes this. Muslim, non-Muslim, agnostic, atheist, right? Everyone, they agree that death will come. But at the exact opposite side, we don't know when it's going to come. Janabi Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, a person who leaves the world, the person, his soul left the body, the soul left the body, the soul left the body, and now the body is being taken towards the graveyard. Every single body, they scream out, Qaddimuni, 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 Qaddimuni. If the body, if the soul is a pious soul, if the soul was that soul that they were able to purify their inside from sins, from guna, then the body screams out, take me towards the Qabristan, because the Qabristan is actually a Jannat for him. And on the same side, if the body was not a pious body, was not Allah fearing, then they say, Ya waylata, ayna tadhhabuna biha, Do not take me to qabr. I don't want to go to qabr. So brothers, أكثروا من ذكر هذه اللذات. أكثروا من ذكر هذه اللذات. Excessively. Do not forget excessively. Remember the day that the destroyer of all luxury is going to come to you. The destroyer of all luxury. هذه اللذات. The destroyer of all luxury. There's so many incidents. So many incidents. That a person, in just 1 hour before, he was living in his luxury villa. And 1 hour later, he's down on the earth. Life is real. That Allah Ta'ala who made me think about this. Quran said, وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. Think about yourself that one day I was nothing. هَلْ أَتَى عَلَى الْإِنسَانِ حِينٌ مِّنَ الدَّهْرِ لَمْ يَكُنْ شَيْئًا مَذْكُورًا. Oh insan, think, contemplate, think that wasn't there a time that you were nothing, you were not mentionable. No one knows you, no one knew you, you had no name, you did not even exist. إِنَّا خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِن نُطْفَةٍ أَمْشَاجٍ. Oh insan, look, I brought you into existence from a sperm of water, from a sperm. And nabtalihi, I will test you in this world. I will test you in this world. Do not leave the world empty-handed. Do not leave the world empty-handed. The only thing Allah Ta'ala wants from us that we leave this world and we be ready for death. We be ready for death. Al-Kayyis man dana nafsah. They are the true intelligent people. They are the true intelligent people. They are the wise people. That they can tell that inshallah we are ready to die any moment. So brothers, one thing is this, that those who left this world, we make special dua for them. We make special dua for them, those our beloved who have left this world. And we are alive today, we have to value this time. We have to value this time. We have to make the best of it. الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا in Surah Al-Mulk. I gave you الذي خلق الموت, that being Allah who created death, who created life. ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا. Allah wants to see whose action is the best. Allah wants to see whose action is the best. What is action? What is amal? What should we do? One thing is very easy. If we stop guna, if we stop sinning, automatically I will be the biggest worshipper. اتق المحارم تكن أعبد الناس. Allah's Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, "Oh my ummah, اتق المحارم تكن أعبد الناس." Stay away from all the prohibited things. Stay away from all the haram. Stay away from all vice, all guna. You will be the biggest worshipper. تكن أعبد الناس. You will be the biggest worshipper. It's very easy. It's simple. We stop guna. We stop sinning. And Allah's Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "You are the biggest worshipper." What is sin? Which Allah doesn't like. Sin is sin. Guna is guna. There's two types of guna. One is inside guna, spiritual guna, invisible guna, intangible guna. One is open guna, apparent guna. One of the very big, major inside sin, spiritual sin, or invisible sin is that I feel myself to be superior, excellent than anyone else. I don't hesitate to catch mistakes and faults of Sahaba Ikram. I don't hesitate, or I don't flinch, or I don't feel any guilt catching mistakes of the prophets. Halake on top of that, which is even more gruesome. Often I even raise a finger on Allah Almighty Allah. One of the very major sin inside sin, I feel myself to be superior, excellent than anyone else. Look, for example, don't be offended please. I'm sitting here, Alhamdulillah. So I'm going to say, see, Maulana Ibrahim Sahab, Maulana Sauban Sahab, Shazaman, and Alhamdulillah, they're my students, Alhamdulillah. They're my students. So now, if I'm feeling special, you see, I'm sitting in the middle, I'm the speaker, and I got my students on my right and left, and I got my other students sitting there. I'm the khatib, so I'm better. Like, but I have destroyed all my ibadah. I have put poison on my food. It's like I do a beautiful car wash. I wax the car, expensive, like the most expensive car wash, and immediately I take my car into a mud, dirt, debris. I wear a brand new daffa kurta, clean, spotless kurta, and I just jump in the like in the mud. I can't do this. Inside guna, inside cancer. Cancer can't be seen. Deadly cancer can't be seen from outside. But it's damage, it's killing the person. It's destroying his body. And it's destroying his inside. The entire inside is halak, is killed. But apparently, he's a good person. One of the very major guna is that I feel myself to be superior than anyone else. And then I don't hesitate to catch mistakes of Yusuf alayhi salam, Musa alayhi salam. I don't feel hesitation to catch mistakes of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Not to mention me and you. Not to mention me and you. I find faults in my wife. Oh, yo, you know, Mufti Sahab, my wife, she's this, that. Right? You just gave me 10 minutes lecture that your wife is so bad. How about you, man? No, Mufti Sahab, I'm very good. If you were good, you wouldn't be saying this. If you were good, you wouldn't be coming to Mufti Sahab and Mufti Sahab. Here is a list. My wife, she has all this bad qualities. Often we get phone calls that Mufti Sahab, wife, is saying, Mufti Sahab, I can write a thesis, a PhD, how bad my husband is. Subhanallah, subhanallah. Whoa. You, what's up? Like, you serious about this? My kids, they're all messed up, you know, they're bad up, this and that. Right, we have to learn too. We have to be good, of course. We have to correct ourselves. At the same time, we have to learn not to catch people's mistakes. We have to learn to look at my own faults and look at the people's beauty. Thorn and rose together. Allah made this system. Allah made this beautiful combination. Thorn and the beautiful rose. But they're both together. Take the rose, leave the thorn. Smell the rose, don't smell the thorn. Pick up the rose, don't get pierced by the thorn. Let's learn not to catch people's mistake, and let's learn to look at people's beauty. Be like a bee. It goes around, it lands on the flower. And a mosquito, a fly goes around, flying, it's going to land on the fishes. May Allah give us tawfiq. I have to apologize for this, but I had a program in Denver, Connecticut, from 2 weeks before, and I have to leave now because it's been in progress before.